All right, they want me to speak on this war that happened between the Bloods and the Muslims, 2007 in the Baltimore penitentiary. Okay, I'm going to say allegedly a lot because I'm a firm believer that if you were not there, then you can't speak on certain stuff. So the parts that I wasn't there for, I'll say allegedly, or so the legend goes, because I wasn't there. Now, was I at the jail? I was. But I was not in the child hall when the situation happened that incited the whole thing, which is the Muslim brother was in the child hall and the blood guys cut in front of him in the line. Muslim brother didn't like that, confronted the blood guys. They jump him, put the knife in him, and so he didn't make it. Allegedly, that's so the legend goes that that's what happened. I wasn't in the child hall, but I was in the jail. Everybody in the jail knows what may have happened. We'll put it that way. Cool, because people had a problem with that part. So, but if you were there, then you already know what's going on. All right. So allegedly, the Muslims approached the blood guys. Say, hey man, just give us the 3 guys that did it to our brother, you know, and we'll take that. It don't gotta be no all-out war. And the Bloods was, you know, from my understanding on some, man, get it back in blood, you know. We ain't doing that. Like, our brothers is our brothers. We ain't going like that. Cool. All right. And shout out to the brother. I ain't gonna say his name, but you know, I know him. I love him. The big homie grew up with him. Grew up under, you know, around him. He was, you know, he older. You know, but he, you know, he was there. He tried to handle the situation diplomatically. The Bloods were not going like that. They were not being diplomatic. And if anybody knows about the Bloods in the Maryland prison system at that time, them boys was wild. No disrespect, but the numbers were catastrophic. And y'all know that. Lil Wayne, come on now. We know what was going on. So the brothers was not that diplomatic at the time for, you know, not to say none of them were, but a big, you know, it was a lot of them. Everywhere you went almost, it was a lot of them. So they didn't go like that. Muslim brothers, and this part I can speak for because everywhere in the jail, and mind you, I'm not on Metro. I'm on the you know, the other side. You know, I'm in the buildings, the bricks. All right, so long story long, man. Bloods basically, fuck you. We ain't going. Cool. Now, what took place next was the craziest thing I ever seen. And anybody that was there is going to vouch. I'd never seen nothing like this. And it may sound like it's not even true. It is true. All I know is I'm in the lockup building. You know, I'm on lockup. You can see out the window. You know, you can see the small yard, the yard. You see the brothers go and talk. You know, they go talk to the blood guys. Now, and I'm gonna say allegedly for this part because I did not hear it. I could hear some stuff because y'all know in the pen all them windows busted out. Y'all know that. So you could hear some stuff, but you couldn't hear everything. Well, I couldn't hear everything. So allegedly, the brother, shout out to him again. I love him. He you know, he said, you know, hey, still we don't it don't gotta go that far. We can still settle this. Just give us the 3. Blood said no. The brother, and this shit is, it's not a movie, even though it sounds like a movie, and this really happened. The brothers went and they lined up on the fence, on let's say this side of the fence, and the Bloods are on this side. The brothers went and prayed, half of them. The other half stood behind each Muslim while they were praying, and then they switched, and the guys that were standing behind, they went to pray, while the other guys that already prayed stood one by one behind them. Then they all stood up and they kind of did a thing like this, spread out. Don't know what was said in the exchange after that, but I know them brothers started yelling, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. And it got crazy. People were throwing their jackets on the barbed wire fence to escape. And it wasn't even running, just getting over the fence like, okay, I'm here. I just couldn't, people, it was a hole in the fence. Whoever was there in 07 already know about this. It was a hole in the fence. Guys were squeezing through that hole. That hole wasn't even big enough for a person to squeeze through, but they were managing. Man, it looked like the movie 300, man. Far as I know, casualties on both sides. I gotta be honest and fair and objective. Seems like, everybody that was there knows like the Muslims got the best of the situation. Not even debatable. It is what it is, man. Obviously, I can't go into all details, but people got stabbed, people got beat up, people got stomped on, ran over, body slammed, probably karate kicked and jujitsu. A lot of violence, a lot of knives, a lot of. The police didn't want no issues. They wanted no smoke. That's what happened, man. As plainly and as briefly as I could put it, that's what happened. It was what it was, man. Craziest shit I ever seen. I mean, I ain't never seen that many knives in one place. I never seen that many stabbings at one time. It was the craziest thing to see. And I was a young kid. I had to be 18 by that time, maybe 19. Crazy, man. Crazy. It could have been a movie. They should make a movie about it. Yeah, that's what happened, man. Obviously, like I said, I can't get into certain details, but shout out to everybody. I knew people on both sides, that I love and that we friends and, and a family member too. Family member was there on the blood side, so yeah, that's what happened in the Baltimore pen in 07. The story that's floating around now after I put it out there. So I just wanted to clear that up. That's exactly what happened. Peace.